Good morning, students. Already I have discussed this in my previous video, but on that day, many students were not attending the class. I had attended the class, so I decided, because this is a very important topic, I decided that I should explain you once again. That is the types of letter in our writing section. Students, it is very necessary to also have the concept of different writing sections format, like your paragraph, your diary entry, your applications, your letters. So today I have decided that I will explain you the formal and informal, and then we will start our next chapter of the reader book. So letter is a very common word. You got to know. So many students are aware of the fact about letters are the medium of communication in our olden eras. Although it have now it's something which is now out of trend, but still it is very important. So student, letters are basically of two types, that is formal and informal letters. Now, what are formal letters? Formal letters are the letters, you can see here. A formal letter is a letter in which our language must be very formal and sensible. These letters are used for official purposes, and informal letters are the letters which we use to write to our parents, friends, and relatives. Now, what else? Now, we will discuss here. See, in your syllabus, an application is mentioned which we have to write to our principal for sick leave. So, before discussing that particular application, I would like to inform you that application comes under formal letters. When we are writing an application to our principal or some other officials, they used to come in a informal letters. So here in this video I am going to discuss you about the format of application, which you all have to know, because it's very necessary. So when we are writing an application, first we are going to write at the we have to be careful about the from where we have to start that application. So we have to start from the left corner of the page, from just next to the margin line, and first we have to write there the principal, then name and address of the institution. So suppose if we are reading in DAV Khagol, what do we have to write here? DAV Khagol, DAV Public School, Cant Road, Khagol. That will be the name and address of our institution. Now what we have to write? After writing the address, we have to mention the date, and date must follow a proper format. That is, first we have to write the name of month, then day, and then year. Now suppose if I have to write today's date, that is July 16, 2020. Now after writing the date, what we have to do? We have to mention the subject. Subject means why we are writing that application, why we are writing that particular letter or application to the authority. After writing the subject, what we have to do? We have to address the head or the person whom we are writing that particular format of letter or application. So if we are writing an application, we have to address our principal. So we have to use here respected ma'am or sir, and after that we will start our application with a paragraph change, and after ending the application we have to make a subscription of that application by writing yours obediently. If we are writing the application to principal, then we will write here obediently, and if we are writing a formal letter to any other official authorities like editor, commissioner, or someone else, then we would write sincerely. So students, you have to be very careful. Suppose if you are writing the application to your principal, you are not going to use sincerely. You are only eligible to use obediently. Now that example, write an application to your principal for sick leave. So you can see here The example is given here. The principal, the AV public school. And I have taken from Google this example to show only you. So you are not going to copy this one. This is only for explaining you. And I have I have written the application and send it to your group. Go and just watch and write it in your watch the video and watch the answer also, and do it in your fair English copy. And after this, what I am going to do, I am going to start your chapter, that is God of River. So last day we have done 31 page number. Now there are some questions, some MCQs, which are, I think you could say that the value based questions. So now what it is written in A1, some situations are given. So I am doing this one, so you have to be careful about this. One second, let me. Okay, so this one I am doing this one, A1. So first situation is, there are several situations in these three questions, and we have to behave according to our moral ethics. So first situation is, you are sitting on the bank of river, you have a toffee wrapper in your hand, you would throw it, the correct answer, throw it in the river, throw it in the dustbin kept at some distance, or put it in your pocket. What you are going to do? The correct answer will be throw it in the dustbin. This will be the most appropriate. I know there are some people who used to throw it in the river also, but that is not the appropriate behavior shown by the humans. So now the second one. Second question is, you are eating an orange at home, you would throw the peeps and peels near the bed, in the dustbin kept in the kitchen, now in the drain near you. What will be the correct answer? In the dustbin kept in the kitchen. Now the third situation is, you are sharpening a pencil in the classroom. You will throw the pencil chips in the dustbin kept in the class, throw them under the bed, throw them under the desk, keep them in your box to be thrown in the dustbin later. In the dustbin kept in the class. So these are the some answers of these multiple choice questions. So now in the class, some of the students have got the opportunity of reading. So just because it's time limitations, I'm very sorry for other students, those who wanted to read, but I can't have not given them the opportunity to read. So what they can do, they can read the stories, read the story few line and make a video and send it to me. And if they want any help, they can call me and ask me. I will help them. So first, today I am only reading one paragraph for you and explain it to you, and we will continue this story on tomorrow. Once there was a small village called Dhampur. Kishan, a farmer, lived with his family in a small cottage in the village. So student, this is a story of a farmer and his son Ramesh. Name of the farmer is Kishan. Name of farmer is Kishan. If suppose somebody will ask you, who is Kishan? Kishan is a farmer who lived lived with his family in a small cottage near the village. In the village. Now who was Ramesh? Ramesh was 11 years old son of the farmer Kishan. So now what is special about his family? Nothing is special. Kishan went to the field for farmer because he was a farmer. He used to go to the fields for farming. And Ramesh went to a school near the village. And Ramesh goes to village for farming. Ramesh went to a school near the village. He used to go to school, as well as his father used to go to the fields for farming. Whenever Ramesh's mother cleaned the house, she told him to collect the garbage and throw it away. She used to clean the house, he collected the garbage and tell Ramesh to throw it into the river that flowed near the cottage. Okay. This was his daily routine. So when Ramesh was going to school, he used to carry the garbage of his house in his hand, and on the way he used to throw that garbage bag into the river. This was his daily routine. Many other families also did the same. The place where people threw the garbage became dirty and smelly, but nobody bothered. So, the place has become very dirty for which place, the riverside. Why? Because not only Ramesh but other people of the village used to do the same thing. They used to collect their garbage and throw it near the river, which made the river water as well as the river bank side very dirty and smelly. But nobody used to care about that. They used to do the same thing which was done by Ramesh. So that's all for today's video, students. We will continue the story in our tomorrow's online class. Tomorrow will be, and there will be no practice book on tomorrow. You have to be with your English reader book, and later on, after some time, I will give you the hard words with the meanings in the group. So go and write that hard words also.